All right, folks, you won't want to miss the new show, Rockstar Diaries, starring Ginine and Tracy Smith. Check it out.
Hi!
We're here! Rockstar Diaries TV show live coming at you from Plano, Texas.
I love it. Yes, and we're back in Studio B with the Les Paul and Ava Gardner, and we're just excited to be here. Oh my goodness, it never gets old saying, we're live on Rockstar Diaries. I'm still just pinching myself. Aren't you?
I am. There's so much good times going on here. I'll tell you what.
I mean, it's 2026 and it's already just booming. It truly, like, our calendar is filling up. I started my health plan again for a couple of weeks, man. Well, more than a couple weeks. We kind of got into some bad habits.
I tell you what, I noticed a difference.
I notice a difference
in me,
too, yeah.
And how much I want to touch you more.
Oh, you're not.
Can't say that. Oh my goodness.
No, but my thighs and my legs, woo! Tell you what, they are just feeling it. But how are you doing? Okay, I have a question for the audience. What is your word for 2026? I know some people can't do it in one word. They have to do it in several words, but tell them your word.
My word is connections.
Yep. Today is all about connections, actually.
Yes.
With Roger Fisher, the coolest guy since sliced bread.
He is pretty cool. Man,
He's hilarious. And I had a few friends reach out to me and they're like, oh, he's on your show again. And they're like, he is the coolest guy. Everybody that runs across him say he's funny and cool and cares about other people.
Yeah, and you know what? I really, enjoy his Human Tribe tea. So we're going to be doing some spots on that. Go out and buy it. Why not?
But
get some good healthy tea for you.
It got me thinking, because this is what I'm all about. It's what will people say about you either when you're not in the room or when you're gone? What's the legacy? How are you coming across to others in the world? What would they say about you? Because again, we talked about how they talk about Roger and what an amazing guy he is. And what would they say at your funeral? That just gets you really thinking, doesn't it?
I hope that.
Oh my gosh!
I hope they lift me up. I'll tell you.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
But we have control over that, right? It's all in how we serve others.
Should I tell them about that study I saw?
Sure.
Okay, the study I saw on Facebook. And you can believe everything you see on Facebook, right? Well, anyway, this Japanese scientist, what he did was he had a whole bunch of college kids yell at a bottled water and yell at it and scream obscenities and foul language and just be ultra mean to it. And then they took another bottle and they made that one all nice, praying and doing some really nice, cool things, saying nice things, encouraging. And guess what? Under a microscope in a petri dish, the one that was bad had black junk in it. And the one that was good, over here in Janine's land, it had ice crystals like snow.
So weird.
Crystals. So it's like, hey, your body's made up of 98% water. So let's encourage one another and not have this nastiness go on and continually talk bad. Just check yourself. That's mine. I'm checking myself from now on, because when I saw that, I'm like, ooh.
I know.
That's ugly.
Well, everybody's making New Year's resolutions. It's 2026. Oh my goodness. Like, where'd 2025 go? But it was, a lot of people are complaining about 2025. I experienced so much growth. We both did. And so many reasons to celebrate and to be grateful. And already 2026, there's things to be grateful for. Gratefulness is an amazing practice to do every day. Practice the art of gratitude. Take a deep breath in. Think of the 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for, because fear and resentment and all those negative feelings cannot exist where gratefulness exists.
I'm really enjoy being on here live, because you just don't know what's happening from week to week. When last week when things happened, and now this week, look, you got Venezuela that's free again. And now we're talking like Iran is really going after it, and then they're going to be free. And, that rolls and keeps rolling.
Yes.
What happens if Cuba doesn't get no more oil from Venezuela anymore? That now they turn free. It's like, what? All this could be happening within a matter of weeks. And it's just like unfolding in front of our eyes, like a brand new landscape in the world is happening. It's just amazing.
Well, my favorite thing that happened this week is that the Seahawks won from my team from Seattle. That was a big win. And I'm in Texas now, and I don't think the Dallas Cowboy fans, really are bothered by me liking the Seahawks so much.
No, they got a really good team this year. They're number 1 seed, and the Eagles, which is my team because I'm from Pennsylvania.
Yep.
They have to win all their games and then go to Seattle to beat them. So if that happens, we're going to be like,
I'm going to be like, send me to Seattle. We went to an Eagles and Seattle game last year, or the year before last, before Super Bowl, which was funny. Because it was everybody was so welcoming,
and the Seahawks won that game.
And then this time we went into our favorite Wing Daddies for chicken strips, and there just happened to be a huge 49ers club. Crazy. But I just need to read this because it popped up. There's no coincidences in life. So Roger Fisher is again on our show today, and this just popped up. This is the prayer my mom said every day. This is from Roger. Mom's prayer. I meet God in the morning and go with him through the day. Then in the stillness of the night, before sleep comes, I pray that God will just take over all the problems I couldn't solve. In the peacefulness of sleep, my cares will all dissolve. So when I open my eyes to greet another day, I'll find myself renewed in strength, and they'll open up a way to meet what seemed impossible for me to solve alone. And once again, I'll be assured I am never on my own. Enjoy the show.
On Rockstar Diaries, back by popular demand, Roger Fisher.
Welcome to Rockstar Diaries, thinking out loud with heart, humor, and harmony.
Real heart today.
Real heart. We are here with Roger Fisher, and we are so excited.
The guitarist from Heart, he doesn't need an introduction. He's an amazing guy. Out of all the research that I've worked in for this episode, dude, you're a sweetheart. And I've never heard you say anything bad about Ann or Nancy, about the breakup, none of that stuff. And you're all for forgiveness and healing. And man, I just treasure you, and you're just an amazing guy. And if there's any way possible to convince the other band members to do a reunion tour, I need to go see that. I know she does.
Oh, you didn't hear about the Heart reunion?
No.
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
No, what's going on?
Oh, there's not one.
Oh.
He has a sense of humor. That's good. Yes.
Dang diggity.
Oh my goodness. Well, can you explain to the audience what we're looking at in back of you, since it's absolutely stunningly beautiful? It's
Well, I
your new place.
appreciate the compliment. I take care of myself really well.
Well, we
No,
wanted
actually,
to.
no, that's the Skycomish River in the background. It's taken almost 2 years to build this home, and it's really great building your own home, especially when you've dreamed about doing that, since you were a teenager, because you dial in things just the way you want them, and it becomes a place that I wake up in the morning and walk out and look at this, and I just thank God. I'm so grateful to have ended up here. It's also proof of manifestation. I've been proven that again and again through my life. Where, okay, I think it clearly started when I was in second grade, and I was in love with Gwen Schmidt. She was in fourth grade, and I just had
Ooh.
this thing, and so I prayed that she would flunk twice so we could be in the same class,
Okay.
and she did.
What?
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah, true story. So then I thought, well, this works. This praying thing works.
Yeah, great.
So then all my life, I've gone and looked at different properties in Canada, down here in Washington, in Mississippi, and there was always a reason why it wasn't right. And then one day, 2 years ago, we were walking down this street, serendipitously looking for a good place to go swimming in the Skycomish River. And I visited a friend's house 9 houses down the road here, and walked into his living room, which looked right down on the river. And I said, "Oh my God, do you people know how lucky you are to live here?" And I was just flabbergasted and just loved it so much. So then we're walking back down the street, and I see this empty lot. What? Well, I get a hold of the real estate guy and make an offer, and we end up getting it. And so this is the place. So it's just great. And it's good to find it late in life when you've gone through so many of life's hurdles, that, the traps, the little things that can get you and put you off on a wrong track, to have already gone through that, so that now you can just settle down and live the life that a mature mind of wisdom dictates, assuming that you've got some wisdom.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have a lot of that. Wow. Oh my goodness. So I was in Seattle during the grunge era. I wasn't just a groupie, I was in the musician world there.
Oh, you weren't just a groupie?
I
No,
wasn't
not
just a groupie. I was playing along right with you. We lived in Kirkland when I was in high school. I went to Lake Washington High School, Kirkland, and lived right down the street from Ann and Nancy Wilson, their parents. So that was kind of a trip. I don't know if you remember that area.
Oh,
But
definitely. And like right now, I could be out touring with a band, but I did that. I know what it's all about.
yes.
I know how addicted some people get to adulation, and how they just need that fix of 10,000 people going, "Yeah, we love you." And I just don't need or want that. I don't want to go to an airport. I don't want to go to a big city. I want to be right here,
For you, it's like 80,000 people.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm really happy not doing all that.
Yeah. Can you explain this story to us?
Can you see it?
that? Turn it the other way.
It's an 8-ball.
Oh,
That 8-ball story that you have, how you first started playing guitar.
okay.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's a pretty good story. So, different people are affected by different things that they experience as kids. Some kid they'll have the fire truck come to school and you get to see all the fighting people, and that kid will go, boom, I know what I'm going to do. And he'll live and breathe firefighting and the whole thing, and then that's what he ends up doing. Well, some people experience music in such a deep, profound way that they know that that's what they're going to do, and that's what happened to me at a young age. I didn't know that that's what I was going to do, but I knew that this feeling that I had for music was just incredibly strong. It was stronger than any, well, just about stronger than anything else, a pull, you know. My brother and I started going over to our friend's house after school, and he had his parents had rented him harmony guitar and a Silvertone amp, and he played around on it a little bit. And I said, "Can I try it?" And you know, within an hour, I could play better than him. Just you know, horsing around and finding notes and melodies, and so that was really encouraging. And around that same time, I was hanging around with this bunch of guys that they were like the bad guys, and they clearly had a cool club kind of feeling about them. And they said, "Hey, Raj, let's go out and we're going to break into houses and stuff." Oh, okay, that sounds like fun. So we go out and we go to these cars and we're siphoning gas and
Oh my goodness.
and I think that's part of where the first brain damage really happened. I remember swallowing leaded gas
Oh.
more than once, and then lighting up a cigarette. You know,
Oh
Yeah.
my!
not the smartest era of my life. Breaking into probably like 7 different houses, and then we got busted. And standing in front of the judge with my mom, I was so humiliated. And the judge is saying, what are some of the things that you stole, son? Well, the only thing I ever took was an 8-ball off a pool table. And he said, well, it's pretty clear you were just hanging around with the wrong crowd. You're free to go. On the way home, mom says, what are we going to do with you? What can we occupy your time with so you're not doing this stupid stuff? Would you rent me a guitar and an amp? And that was it.
So
Yeah.
thank God for
Yeah.
for the
And-
crazy guys you hung out with to get you in trouble, just
Yeah.
so you could start playing guitar for the rest of us in the world to enjoy.
And then
Yeah,
it
yeah.
led to things like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
and this. We even framed this one.
Nice.
And where'd that one come from?
Yeah.
How'd
So
that
that
get
was
in there?
How'd
That
that
was a
get in
late-
there?
So-
that was a
so-
late start for a musician starting their instrument at 15 years old.
Mhm.
So, yeah, and I was all self-taught and just played by ear all the way through Heart. And then after I left Heart, I discovered, well, I mean, I thought, well, gee, I should probably learn some music theory. So then started learning music theory and learning how to read music, and my mind just rebelled against that, and it still does. I've got enough knowledge of music theory to be able to survive in a group setting where you're saying, yeah, let's do this in E minor, a shuffle at 180 beats per minute, you know, whatever. And then we're going to do a 1-4-5-2 progression. Okay, I got that. But anything beyond that kind of thing is over my head, which is contributes to a feeling of inadequacy and non-self-confidence, which, you know, that's no fun. But so what a person like me ends up doing is getting expertise at being able to hear and respond playing by ear, and having it 98% of the time be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that other 2% is really painful.
You're watching the Rockstar Diaries TV show.
No idea where to start with a podcast? I see you. And let me tell you, you have not missed the boat. I created the 7-Day Podcast Pro just for you. It's a guided experience where we take your voice, your wisdom, your mission, and turn it into a professional, purpose-driven podcast in just 7 days. There's no guesswork, no overwhelm, and absolutely no tech confusion. You don't need to know how to edit. You don't need a fancy studio. You just need your message and the courage to share it. If you're ready to be heard, ready to lead, and take your message national or even global, 7-Day Podcast Pro is your launch pad. Let's get your voice into the world where it belongs.
Cedar Ridge Acres. Soap. Why? 'Cause you smell good.
Yeah, I got a question for you now. You guys are playing in that band because I'm looking at you guys are a super group. You guys are all great musicians. When did you actually realize that? Like, said yourself, yeah, this is a super group. Like, you evolved into that. Do you know when that was? Or
Well, so what the course of events was, these members of this group, including my brother, each one of us had the dream. You can be really, really a great musician, but if you don't have the dream, you'll probably never really get real far.
Right.
But if you've got the dream, even if you're not a good musician, the odds are much better of making it because you put it out to the universe every day subconsciously and think, the universe brings things to you, brings opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And so you are rewarded by holding this thing in your mind, in your heart that you want. So we all had that. And so we were living up in Vancouver, BC, and we started out in these nightclubs, just being the local band, not making much money. But we designed everything in a way to draw people and playing music that we loved. So we would genuinely be getting off on the music when we perform.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, of course, infectious.
Mm-hmm.
So our following just gradually went up and up and up. And at the end by 3 years' time, the lineups would be around the block to come and see us. Because my brother, after almost every show, would say, well, guys, it was really good tonight, and you shouldn't say blah, blah, blah. That's unprofessional. And Raj, you got to keep that guitar in tune. And Steve, blah, blah. And he'd have input for everybody. And so it got better and better and better and better. And I wrote a song for him a few years ago. One of the lines is, was that you who raised the bar every time we thought we were good? Because that's what he did. You'd come back into the dressing room after a set, and we're all congratulating ourselves on how good it is. And Mike comes in, you guys, what's wrong? And it just tear us up. And it was painful, and we resented it at times, but it worked. We grew, and then we had an opportunity to open for Rod Stewart 2 nights, one in Montreal and one in Toronto. And we took a 4-day train ride out there and played our first show to a big audience. And we didn't realize that we had been on heavy rotation. And so to the people hearing it on the radio, we were a big major group on the radio with this great new song, Magic Man. And so when we stepped on the stage, I think it was probably 18,000 people. They were just going nuts before we even played. And at that moment, I think we all realized, oh, this is what it's like.
Yeah.
And then because we had spent 3 years playing 4 or 5 nights a week, 4 or 5 hours a night, honing our craft, we were good. And we just killed that audience. Then we got before the set was over, we got a message from Rod Stewart's manager. Hey, you guys, can you extend your set a little bit? There's been a holdup at the border. We're not sure what's going on. Little holdup at the border. So,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, so we had to extend our set. And so we could do that. And we just got them go higher and higher. And then it was time to quit. And then Rod Stewart came on and had to follow us. Well, a mutual friend who was there that night that was actually responsible for us getting that gig said he talked to Rod after the show. And Rod said, don't ever get a band like that to open for us again.
Oh my goodness.
You're mentioning something. I'm sorry. You're mentioning something that's pretty wild. Is that you got extended to be able to play more when usually, like, if a band's good like that as an opening band, they cut you off early, don't give you the lights or the sound that you deserve, that kind of thing. And here you got extra time, which is great. Did you ever experience one of those situations you just too darn good and they just had to turn you off or anything like that?
Mile High Stadium in Denver. I don't remember. It was probably 77. We're opening for Marshall Tucker. I think the Cars played before we did.
Wow.
And we're playing away and we're really good. And they cut our power off. Yeah.
No
So
way.
we were so pissed.
Yeah.
So then something like 2 months later, we played in Baton Rouge with them, and it wasn't a very high stage, and there was this kind of flimsy barricade in front of the stage to keep the audience, distant, a 10-foot distance or something. Well, we just thought those guys are going to have a real hard time following us today because we're going to be great. And we just played so hard and we just killed them and they broke down that barricade and then Marshall Tucker had to follow us.
Oh my goodness.
It was good.
Wow. We
By
have
the way, I'm drinking Human Tribe tea here. This is my own brand of tea that me and a friend concocted. It's
We love shameless plugs.
yeah,
plug.
it's 31 organic ingredients from all over the world, promoting mostly brain clarity. So it's really great stuff.
I love it.
And you can go to rogerfisher.com to order it.
Yeah.
We're drinking mushroom coffee right now, which is awesome too. But I'm going to go get some of that tea because we're all about brain clarity, especially as you get older. That fog, sometimes.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yes, that was legendary Heart delivering the hard rocking classic Barracuda, right here on Cool 98.5 FM. We're bringing you the decades of decibels. I am Sunny Sky, your DJ. Now, speaking of legends, Heart's original guitarist Roger Fisher is pioneering a new movement. He's launched Human Tribe Tea. Yeah, tea. But check this out, it has 31 different ingredients. That's more complex than a Dream Theater solo. It's good rock and roll and good for you. Find harmony at rogerfisher.com. Oh, let's hear from the gang. You're live on KOOL Radio. Who's calling?
Yes, hello. Hello, this is Karen. I need to speak to your manager immediately. I tuned into your so-called rock show, and I did not hear Journey. I mean, how dare you?
Carrie, this is a rock station, not a karaoke night at Applebee's.
Excuse me, my name is Karen. Do you know who my husband deserve Don't Stop Believing at least twice an hour. And another thing, who is this Tiger Fisher? What kind of name is that? Is that part zoo or seafood buffet?
Actually, Roger Fisher is a rock and roll Hall of Famer legendary guitarist.
Well, unless he can play Freebird, I'll be calling corporate. And don't make me post about this on Nextdoor. This is harassment. I asked for the manager.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why our show is called Cool. Breathe in, breathe out, and drink your human tribe tea before you're brain dead like her. Oops, did I just say that out loud?
Cool. Just break the knob and leave it on here.
You're watching the Rockstar Diaries TV show.
Backed by popular demand, Roger Fisher.
We actually have a funny question for you. So I heard in your wild days that your band, this was pre-Heart, you were going to audition for the musical Hair to be the band.
Yeah.
Okay, now, but you trusted someone's leftover cocaine and it was
Yeah.
laced.
Why is this story so popular?
It's a major life lesson. Did you have more caution after that?
Oh, this was an amazing trip. So yeah, it was a big deal for our band at the time. With that band was named Heart. That was way before the Wilson Sisters. But we went down to the most popular nightclub in Seattle at the time to set up our gear and then do a sound check. And this show is an audition for Hair or Jesus Christ Superstar. Maybe it was for Hair. Is that right? Do you know?
I think so. That's you said that
Okay,
before.
let's just say it's Hair.
Yeah.
And so it's really a big deal. And our manager has made this happen, and he's all excited about it. So we get down to the nightclub, and the waitress comes up to me, and she said, "Hey, Raj, somebody left some cocaine here. Do you want some?" "Oh, sure, that sounds like a good idea." So I snort this stuff up, and pretty soon I start to feel strange. And the men's bathroom has been locked up because there's some kind of failure of a toilet in there or something is being fixed. So I go into the ladies' restroom, and I'm sitting there on the toilet feeling stranger and stranger. And pretty soon I notice the floor is like kind of liquidy moving around. And Jimi Hendrix is playing through the PA system in the nightclub and coming through the walls. And now the music has become part of all the solidity of it. Everything is now the music, and it's all just kind of moving around. Are you with me?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So-
We're there.
I go back out and finish setting up my gear, and then I go to play guitar. I don't know how to play guitar at all. There's no knowledge of how to play guitar. Holy shit. This is really scary. So they go ahead and do the sound check and everything. It's getting closer and closer to showtime. Our manager shows up, and I tell him what's going on. And he says, "Well, let's get you up to the Open Door Clinic up on Capitol Hill. And they'll take care of this." So we jump in his car and we drive up there. We get to the Open Door Clinic, and they say, "Okay, so what did you take?" "I don't know." "Well, we can't help you if you don't know what you took." "Oh, okay." So we go back down to the club, and now it's time to play. And I go up there, and I just really can't play. So now in my mind, for some reason, I thought that everybody in the audience knew what was going on. And so it's, okay, everybody understands. So I went down and laid on the front of the stage on my back with my head upside down, looking at the audience, just enjoying, because the band is playing without me. just enjoying the moment, and well, do that for a little while. And then I get up and I take the mic away from the lead singer and I start singing. And it's really, really good for about 2 minutes. And then suddenly it's not good anymore. And I give the mic back to him. Needless to say,
Oops.
oops, what happened?
Yeah, you went sideways.
That's bizarre that did that. That's so strange.
Well, needless to say, we didn't pass the audition, and yeah.
This goes along with the story. This is so
Right.
funny. Oh my gosh. Love that story.
Yeah,
Love that
that's
story.
funny.
Well, it's self-deprecation in a way, and it's a shame that I have to tell that story. But yeah, so that was a lesson learned. Well, I'm reserving some things for our book. Mike and I are writing a dual autobiography, but these traps, I mean, no matter what profession you are in, if you're really successful, the traps are all the more juicy. And you just have to really, it's good to have a long-term vision of how you want to live your life, what your goals are, where you're headed, and what you'll sacrifice if you make this mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I was with Linda, who's just this wonderful, wonderful person and perfect partner for me because she has some intelligence and and she's kind of more pragmatic and we're just good for each other because she needs a little bit of wackiness in her life, so she gets that with me.
So we're actually going to be in Washington. We're going on a little mini tour with our band, Heart Soul Revival. Heart, notice that.
Yeah,
Heart
we're
Soul
not.
Revival, what a great name for a band.
See, we're really not stalkers of you, but our band name is Heart Soul Revival, and our production company is Hearts in Sync, and we're wearing hearts. But we're really not stalkers. But
Yeah, okay.
where do you live exactly?
He already
No, no.
Seriously. So, we're building a really nice recording studio here. You guys got to come out and record.
I would
Oh,
love
it.
that. Yeah. And
Yeah.
you heard it here on Rockstar Diaries. He invited us to a studio. What do you charge, $1 million an hour?
No, it's not going to be that much. The recording industry is so changed
Yeah.
from what it used to be. Everybody's got a laptop, and if you got good mic preamps and some good mics, your laptop, that's pretty much all you need these days.
Yep.
And then, but in my case, you have an engineer producer who has a specific kind of background that could elicit a specific kind of result, and for that you will pay dearly. No. Actually, we have a little building adjacent to us that our neighbor is building. It's a guest house for him, but people that come in from out of town can stay there right on the river while they record in the studio. So it's a really nice scenario here.
That it's on my bucket. Well, you said, dream big, dream it, manifest it. It's always been a dream to have because we're music producers as well, songwriters, musician, music producers. For me, I didn't become one until COVID, and it was a necessary thing because they had closed everything down. But all of that to say, you're living my dream because I want to have a recording studio that's in a Zen environment, that's not like right in the middle of a city, where you walk out to take a break and it's like, like you smell car exhaust and things. So you're living the dream, man. I love it.
The name of our studio is Zen Zone.
Cool.
Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, because the idea is you come here and you walk into the garden and you go, it just affects you in a really positive way because everything is arranged and growing and put in their particular places for the kind of undercurrent reason that it's promoting enlightenment. And when you go into our downstairs living room, there are objects and art from all over the world that should be inspiring you to think globally. And there's just a lot of really uplifting, inspiring things on the property. And the goal is to have somebody come here and be so uplifted that when we go into the studio, good things happen. So yeah, that's where we're headed.
Yay. So we are talking with Roger Fisher, guitarist from Heart, Human Tribe. You're also in a band called Alias, and just amazing guitar player. I got a question for you. Recently, Ozzy passed away, and just want to know, did you ever meet Ozzy?
No, but when we were rehearsing for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony, our rehearsal space was right next to Ozzy's. So that's as close as I've come.
Hey, you did mention Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and you said that you just had one regret about that, and it has something to do with your brother. And
oh my God.
So, and the reason why I bring that up, though, is that we want to celebrate your brother because I adore the relationship that you guys have. It's a testament to so many people out there. It truly is the strength and the love and everything. So if we just want to do a shout out to your brother, as well, like, because he was instrumental. Do you want to talk about that at all?
So what happened? Firstly, Mike wasn't included in the band members to be recipients of this honor, of this trophy. So that was a shame because he was, as you'll see in other interviews, a vital part of the creation of Heart.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go on stage and we all say our little piece. Nobody mentioned him, including me. And that was so wrong. And I am really sorry.
But you're doing a shout out now. To him.
Mike Fisher is a great guy, and we're great friends, and that will always be the case. Yeah, he's the magic man, and best friend I'll ever have.
Oh,
yeah. Some people don't realize that he was actually taping you guys in rehearsal, like on stage, and you were coming up with like riffs of Barracuda, and it could have been lost through time, but he taped it. And then when it eventually came time to do the song, he said, "Hey, remember this?" So he recognized genius and got that ball rolling for you guys. So he's a major part of the sound of you guys, I think.
Oh yeah, he's the reason that Barracuda was even a song.
Mm-hmm.
We have music projects that go way back that now that there are such advancements in immersive audio and 360 video, we're revisiting our old catalog of work that we've done together, and we'll be releasing that starting in 2026, totally enhanced and made up to the present standards. So it's such great music, and we have, I think, really cool music videos. What I tell myself is that, okay, this stuff is ahead of its time. It just wasn't supposed to come out yet. But when it comes out, I would like to have a mass audience appreciate it because I think it's really, really good stuff.
Yes. You bring up something there that I have a pet peeve with. Classic rock stations.
Oh my goodness.
They will play your stuff from Heart all day long, but then when you come out with a new album or new song, they're not going to play it because it's not 25 years old. I think that's a crime. Yeah, they made the money off. They're making money off you in the past. Bring you in the present as well.
Well, I think if there were a record company that promoted really great stuff that was obscure or had been released at some point that never made it, and that record company got the rights to these what they consider really great things and marketed it maybe in a way that hasn't been done yet, that there could be a big resurgence of unknown material that could get popular, and that's where we fit in. So I've got a partner in my our new record company and our direction that we're thinking along those lines. We're thinking of, we want to promote younger people and newly created works, and we also want to bring to light things that are really great that never had the opportunity, that never got big before, and have a niche where that direction of music and video could find popularity.
Oh,
better get out of the way. It's a universal bust happening to every one of us. You think you got a clue? I know what I'd do if I were you. Pray for love. Pray for love. Pray for love. Pray for love.
Brother, you're starting the One Vision project. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, that's the One Vision project was something that was gifted to me by the universe in 1995 when I realized that everything that I was doing in my life was either for somehow for myself to make money, and I just thought music is sacred and it has to be done for the right reasons. And God, universe, creator, help me and give me a direction. What should I do that would give me the greatest mental, spiritual integrity in making music? And within 2 weeks, I had the inspired vision for an album cover that consists of 4 different album covers that fit together and create one picture. And that will be called One Vision. And it's the One Vision Project. And the name of the band is the Human Tribe, because the reality is that there is only one tribe on Earth. It's not separated by countries, ethnicities, religions, governments. There's one tribe of humans, and that's it. And if we can really realize that and act as one tribe, everything would be better. And that's the vision. That's the one vision that could be real helpful to the planet. So the one vision, the human tribe. That's the concept.
Well, we're super fans, and hopefully we're friends now with you because we will support you in any endeavor. You have such a beautiful heart, beautiful spirit. We want to honor your time. I mean, we could stay on forever. You are just so fascinating.
It's been a great interview. Thank you so much.
And we'll let you know when we're in Washington State.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah. Have a great day, and we'll be in touch.
Yeah. Yay.